What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a hat collection video. I'm gonna show you guys how I style these hats behind me. I actually got the video idea because every time I'm shooting my outfits in my living room, I always have this background and I'm like, you know what? I haven't really done a thorough video showcasing my full hat collection and how I style them. I've been a huge hat fan for quite some time. Ever since I got into fashion, honestly, I would say, I was heavily inspired back in the early 2010s by like the likes of Arkham's First, Straight Edit Kid back in the days, PD Umo, which was just amazing, when I was still in university, and just all the blogs, man. I think really like the one thing that really got me into style, most importantly, before even fashion, really just style, was, back in the day, there was like the Surrealist, J'ai perdu ma veste, which was a blogger based out of Paris, and I used to always watch all these Paris Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week when it was popping back then. And I just remember like being like, man, one day I would love to participate, in any way possible. And a few years later, I was working in fashion and I am, pretty much doing this, man, so it's surreal and it's crazy how anything that you put your mind to, what career you want to go into, especially in our day and age, it's really possible, to be honest. So whatever it is, man, just trust yourself, man, trust your gut and just go for it and create the life that you want. All right, I didn't think I was gonna start the video like that, but sit tight. I'm gonna go through these hats, talk to you a little bit about them, and we're gonna do some styling as well, so enjoy. So first outfit, we have obviously an all black outfit as always, but the hat. So the first hat that I'm gonna be talking about is actually my most worn hat this summer for sure, and it is the Yohji casket wool hat. This is a size 3, and honestly, I've genuinely enjoyed wearing this hat wherever I've been throughout the summer, whether it was out for dinner or even just like through Paris Fashion Week back in June. So it's just been such a fun hat to style. And in the summers, I like to tell you guys, most of the time, it's very difficult when you are into, I guess, menswear to dress in the summer, because a lot of the times if it's like extremely hot, like for example, during the Paris Fashion Week back in June, it was so hot. You could not even attempt to layer. It was like 32 degrees by 10 a.m., And if you're running around, going to shows or showrooms or like working with certain brands, it is impossible for you to be layered, running around in a city that pretty much has no AC or doesn't believe in AC. It's excruciating. So for me, what I tend to do in the summer, like I've said before, is find little cool accessories, things such as bracelets, rings, hats, so this hat by Yohji was definitely a go-to this summer, and even now in the fall I've been wearing it quite a bit, styling it. And I paired it with a full emery ball look. This is one of my friends based out of the Netherlands. He makes amazing, super nice clothes. These pants are honestly one of my favorite pair of pants. These are the balloon pants. He's made them for this season and last season as well. I've been wearing these quite a bit, especially in the summer, because they're quite breathable and baggy. So they're perfect for the summer whenever it's like really hot, and in the fall as well. Like right now it's Sunday, it's a beautiful day out. These will be a perfect pair of pants to wear. Pair them with the Guides, and that's it on look number 1. Oh, and the shirt is actually also emery ball, like I was saying, but it is a little bit small in the sleeves, which I kind of don't mind, because then I kind of get to showcase my jewelry a little bit, the usual Emmanuel Picocci. An impulse purchase. This is a hat that I bought from a department store here in Montreal called Simon's, and honestly, I've enjoyed wearing this hat so much, especially when I'm traveling, like when I'm out in New York, Paris. The thing with like Montreal sometimes is that like a lot of these pieces, I don't really get a chance to wear them as much as when I'm traveling for work or for fashion weeks. So every now and then, whenever I'm out and about, I'll throw on like a beautiful hat like this one. Say like on a day like today, it's like 13, 12 degrees. It's the best type of weather to really just wear whatever you want to wear, because You know, you can do some light layering, you know, like right now I have this leather jacket by Our Legacy paired with this deep V-neck Rick Owens tank top. And this weather allows you to just kind of be playful with your wardrobe, you know, and that's honestly why I love fall so much, because there's so much that you can do. So coming back to this hat, actually my first time wearing this hat was during the Amiri fashion show back in January 2025. Yeah, this year, at the beginning of this year. And I paired it with an all brown look, and just the hat stood out so much. So happy to have purchased this hat. And then I paired it with my favorite jeans right now. These are the Khaki jeans. And someone commented like, why are you pronouncing the brand Khaki? Because it is pronounced Khaki. I think it's like Khoki, which is pronounced Khaki. So there you go. And then I have my Soderbergh boots, my favorite pair of boots, as I've mentioned countless times. I actually really like this look. I love the beige tones mixed in with the black tones. Definitely a look that I'm potentially gonna be wearing soon. And finished off the look with some accessories. Your regular double belt, you know, my usual pin, and some rings and bracelets. So this is how I would style the second hat. Beige and black tones. Let me know what you guys think. Hat number 3, we have another Yohji Yamamoto hat, and this is again a size 3. Love this one. I got it, I think, last year. I wore it quite a bit, and I've still been wearing it, and I just love the way it fits, man. And it's perfect, once again, for days like this where it's like 13, 15 degrees. And I paired it with just a very simple all black look. I wanted to do a little bit of layering, so I threw on this vest by Soderbergh. On the shirt, we have Forme d'Expression. This shirt I've had, honestly, no joke, I've had it for like 6 to 7 years. I think I bought it back in 2019 or 18. I know for a fact it was pre-COVID. So honestly, still wear it to this day, every summer and fall. It's just such a beautiful shirt. I love wearing it when I'm out for dinner or even just casually like this. On the pants, we have Petri Core, beautiful balloon pants. And then I finished off the look with a little bit of a pop of color. These are the Guidis in the red colorway. And that's the look with the hat. Very simple. Obviously, like, when you're wearing Yohji hats, man, your best bet is just to go all black, honestly. Okay, so the last hat that I'm going to be talking about, we have the Hiroaki hat, one of my favorites. I feel like I've said that about all these hats, but this one is truly special, man. This is one of those hats that I've been able to style with so many pieces in my wardrobe. It just blends in really well. And I also love the fact that it's not black, which means that because I tend to wear a lot of black, it's one of those hats that just stands out every time I wear it. I'm happy to have this in my wardrobe. I purchased it at L'Éclaireur. Once again, my favorite, honestly, store when I'm in Paris. And to finish off the look, I just kind of wanted to do an all brown look with tones of black. So we have these Omar Afridi corduroy trousers and the Soderbergh boots. Went pretty minimal on the accessories. I just have the double belt with some rings and my deep V-neck tank top. To finish it off, we threw on this coat that I cannot wait to start wearing again. This is the Tatlin coat by Rick Owens, and voila. And this is pretty much how I would style this look. Some brown tones with a little bit of black and just this beautiful hat to finish off the look. And I think that is it. So that concludes today's video. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, and leave a comment down below actually, what was your favorite hat? And there are 3 hats that I didn't end up styling, and 2 of them honestly don't fit, and the one I just simply forgot. But I'll make sure to style it in my next maybe 4 outfit ideas video. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.